Greetings from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Tuesday, October 7, 2025. It's been a long, long time since we visited Orca and I shared an update. So now that we have her engine installed, it seems like an appropriate moment. Orca is a 25-foot 1947 Chris Craft S25 hull number 088. She left Michigan on November 6, 1946, and went to Virginia, where she spent her entire existence on a chicken farm until I purchased her a couple of years ago. So we've been working. We put a 5200 bottom on her. We released all the hull side planks, cleaned them, and rehung them, but they are original. In fact, there is really nothing in this boat that's not original except for her engine. Orca was originally fitted with a Chrysler RM8, and that means she was a straight 8. We haven't been able to follow what happened, but at some point, and we're told by the owner from whom I purchased the boat that the straight 8 just didn't last. And so that owner installed a Chris Craft W. Well, it's just the Chris Craft W's just not right for this boat. So I was visiting Robert Henkel one day, Peter Henkel Incorporated, and this was sitting on the floor. And I looked at him and looked at it, and I said, you know, my Orca could handle that engine really well. And he said, oh my God, yes, that was the single most expensive option for that model as well as many others. So he finished rebuilding it, and soon it was sitting on the floor at Snake Mountain Boat Works. It runs like a Swiss watch. And we can't wait to have her in the water. And we've missed this season, unfortunately, but she'll be in the water next season. Orca was originally fitted with apple green leather upholstery. Now, no, you don't see any of it here, but everything's been reupholstered in apple green leather upholstery. Gail, our magician with upholstery, actually located the original supplier who still had skins. We bought them all. And she's redone the upholstery. The flooring is correct by Orca's hull card. And that'll give you a feel for what the upholstery is going to be like when we put it in place. She originally had the blue gauges with a mechanical clock, and Shauna Whiting at Cochin Instruments was able to restore them both cosmetically and mechanically, and that includes the clock. It runs. And you're going to look at this dash and say, my God, where are the holes for the instruments? Well, At the time somebody put the W in, they found some god-awful, clunky gauge panel. I mean, a big rectangular thing, and gouged out a hole and stuffed that in and packed the original gauges away in a box. Well, fortunately, the box was still in the boat, and Sean has just done magic. If you remember this model, the engine is hidden under this bridge with a pass-through. And this is a seating area. There is no built-in seating in the aft compartment of this boat, but I know somebody who has some wicker captain's chairs in his basement that were purchased from Michael Michelson in Florida for just this purpose. So they will live back there. And we have a couple more coats to put on the decks, but other than that, her varnish is complete. And the one concern we had with a Scripps engine is that the carburetors are on the starboard side. But once we installed the engine and the bridge component, we discovered that the two carburetors are in fact, as I suspected, and as Matt Smith and I agreed one day, they're on starboard, but they're aft of this bridge. They're beneath the engine box. So with the engine box hinged on port, once we open it, voila, there are the carburetors right there to be attended to. So we'll keep working on her, and it won't be long before Orca is ready to have fire put to her engine. And next spring, she'll be one of the first out of the blocks from Snake Mountain Boat Works to go down on Lake Champlain and see what we'll do. Robert Henkel's betting she's a 40 plus. I can't wait to see her cutting through the water. She's got the deep bow, deep hull sides, and just this incredibly aggressive shape. She should be the equal of anything Lake Champlain can throw at her. So that's our update on our 1947 25-foot Chris Craft S25 Sportsman. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.